A pool is being drained and the water in the pool is changing at a rate of 50 liters per minute. What is the accumulated change in the amount of water in the pool between 0 and 10 minutes? Well, 10 minus 0 is 10. And it appears to me that you're losing 50 per 10, so negative 50 times 10, negative 500. 500 liters drained from the pool. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. May you all have a blessed day. Like and subscribe. A car's velocity in miles per hour is given by the function v of t equals 60 minus 10t, where t is the time in hours. What does the area between the graph of v of t and the t-axis from t equals 0 to t equals 3 represent? Well, if you take like the derivative of something, okay, so like say you have the velocity and you take the derivative of the velocity, you get acceleration. You work your way down. Well, working your way up is finding the area between the curve of a graph. So working your way up from the velocity gives you the position function, or in this case, displacement. So this is going to be displacement. The area under the curve is kind of like the opposite derivative, the antiderivative. And in this case, when you take the antiderivative of velocity, you end up with position function. Sometimes position function is given to you as s of t, so there's both. Either way, as the kids say, it's all good. Given the graph of f of x shown below, find the area under the curve between x equals 0 and x equals 6. All right, so we've got this picture going on right here, and we're going to use the idea of the additive property to find out what our three shapes are. So if I have a shape right here, okay, from 0 to 2, what I have appears to be a square with a height of 2, length of 2, everything is 2. Yippee. If I go from 2 to 4, it looks like what I have is I have a trapezoid. And what I'll do is I'll tilt it to the side so it looks like this. See what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? Where that part represents that part. And this part is going to be from 2 to 4. So your 2, the height of it is going to be 2. And I guess it would be the base. If we were looking at this, like we would call you 2, like that 2, we would call you 4. So that's 4. And your 2 as well. Don't care about you. One more shape though. And that shape would be a triangle. A triangle with a length of 2, height of 4. So let's get a different color. Triangle. Okay, height of 4, length of 2. Perfectly drawn. All right, so a square, easy peasy lemon squeezy. 2 times 2 is 4, length times width. Trapezoid's area is found by doing 1/2 of base sub 1 plus base sub 2 times the height of the whole thing. So in this case, that would be 1/2 of, you could be base sub 1, so 4. You could be base sub 2, so 2 times the height, which is 2. So 1/2 of 6 times 2 is going to be 6. So we'll go with that. The triangle, that area formula is 1/2 base times height. So 1/2 base would be 2 times height would be 4, which is going to end up being 4. So take all three of these numbers, all right, 4 plus 6 plus 4 is going to be 14. And that's going to be your area. Fun, 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 fun. A faulty shower spout continues to drip water after it's shut off. My goodness, the rate at which the water drips out can be modeled by the following graph here. Now, this is the rate. Okay, the time and the volume in, I guess that's milliliters per minute. How much water has dropped 6 minutes after the spout has been closed? Well, in order to do that, you are finding the area under the curve. And we care about 6 minutes. So I'm going to find the area of that quarter circle right there. And I'm going to find the area of what appears to be this triangle right here. Okay, so let's take a look at the quarter circle. Okay, let's take a look at the quarter circle. The quarter circle has a radius of 2. So that's really all that I need. So if I'm looking at like the area of a regular circle, the regular circle is pi r squared. Well, in this case, since it's a quarter circle, it's going to be 1/4 pi r squared. So since r is 2 in this case, you're looking at 1/4 pi times 2 squared. 2 squared is 4, so 1/4 of pi times 4, these guys cancel out. You're left with just pi. Now we have this triangle going on right here. This triangle appears to have a base. The base is going to be 4. The height is going to be 4. Okay, so a triangle, base of 4, height of 4. The area of a triangle is half of the base times the height. So half of the 4 times the 4, which is going to be 2 times 4, which is 8. So what we're looking at is if you add the black and if you add the red, if you add U and if you add U, you will get pi plus 8. So 11.14 something, blah, 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 blah. So we'll just say pi plus 8 to be more precise. Pi plus 8 milliliters. And that's going to be our guy. Yay.